Very active lifestyles. You could be a young mom chasing your kids around the house, which I'll tell you, I have 3 boys of my own. That can drain you. That can make your back sore, your knees ache a little, right? Many of us are becoming more health conscious. We're going to the gym and we're looking for something to help us recover from that wear and tear that we put on our joints as we're out there doing our exercises or going for a run or a jog. As we start using the products in the Clean 9 and adding the exercises, sometimes we're looking for something again to help us maintain those healthy joints. Well, as you can see here, the joint care industry is booming right now. It is an active market that is expected to grow from $7 to $9 billion by 2018. Billion. Why? Because people are becoming more health conscious. And particularly as we age, we start to see those effects, right? How many of you have a little ache or pain once in a while on the body? Yeah, most of your hands go up, right? Well, this is what we're going to focus on a little bit here today. Now, if you go and you look at the competition out there, a lot of products that you'll find out there in the market for healthy joints and this and that, what the companies do is they go out and they find a whole wide variety of things that are popular, hot on the internet, right? And they take them together, they throw a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of that, combine it into kind of a hodgepodge of a pill or a drink or a supplement. They put it out there on the market, they sell it. But are there actual clinical studies, science behind what they're doing? In a lot of cases, in my opinion, probably not. We don't know. Are the dosages at the proper, recommended, scientifically proven effective dose? Again, I think in many cases, probably not. We at Forever, we do things a little different. As I mentioned at the beginning, we take the best of science, we combine it with the best of nature as we develop our products. And I'm very, very, very excited today to introduce you to one of our new products. You want to see it? Ladies and gentlemen, here we go.
Have days when your body just feels a bit out of sync? Forever Move. Find your rhythm.
Introducing the new Forever Move! You like that? I'll tell you what, you're going to like it a little bit more in a few minutes when I explain to you a little bit more about it. So Forever Move, the benefits of Forever Move is it supports healthy joints, all right, and flexibility. It supports a healthy range of motion, whether it's your knees, elbows, whatever that may be. Promotes healthy cartilage. We know that cartilage is the soft tissue that's in between the bones that helps it's kind of like a sponge that helps the bones move and eliminate friction and hence inflammation and pain. It supports healthy inflammation response to help to minimize that and decreases pain and stiffness within the joints. This, I'll tell you guys, right now, this is going to be a phenomenal product for us. When we talk about doubling cells, this is a product that can help lead the way. Also, Forever Move, typically people will see results within about 7 to 10 days. Think about that, 7 to 10 days. When you compare that to glucosamine and chondroitin, which we love, we have it in our Freedom, it's a great product, but most studies show that glucosamine and chondroitin take anywhere from 30 to 60 to 90 days to truly see the benefit. We're talking 7 to 10 days before people start to notice it. It is fantastic. We shared some samples of this with the GLT and some of our home office staff, and I'll tell you what, the results have been phenomenal. People have absolutely loved it. It is clinically proven 5 times more effective than glucosamine and chondroitin. These are scientific studies that have been done to show the efficacy of the product. Now, in Forever Move, there are 2 active ingredients. And I love the word active, meaning they're working within our body. All right, I want to take a moment and explain to you a little about each of these. The first is a patented product called NEM. It's all natural. It contains glucosamine, hyaluronic acid, glyominicins, and also collagen. It is a patented formula that we have an exclusive contract with to be able to use within our industry, meaning no one else will have it within our industry. This is something exclusive to Forever. It helps support the healthy range of motion and enhances flexibility. NEM it's derived from the membrane of an eggshell. And we've teamed up with a company that has this patented process to extract the benefits of that membrane from the eggshell. And the results are phenomenal. Show you a little study here. People using NEM saw an increase in motion with knees specifically from 64% motion to 92% over about a 30-day period. Think about that. If you have stiff knees, would you like to have a little bit greater flexibility? If you are recovering from exercising, from a tough weekend working around the house, in the yard, whatever, this is a phenomenal product. One of the clinical studies they did, and this is something I'll tell you that is extremely impressive. They went and they measured NEM, and they looked at the motion associated with it, and then also pain. So if you look on the left side of that graph, where it's going up, that is the range of motion of individuals who are taking NEM. And you can see the biggest increase is where they went from 0 to 7 days. But there were continued effects up to 30 days and past 30 days. Now, if you look at pain, which is on the right side of the left chart, you can see it decreases. You see that? From 2.3 to 1.7. That is showing the decrease in pain that these individuals had as they were using this patented product, the NEM. And again, the greatest results were from day 0 to day 7. The reason I share this with you is when people see quick results, what happens? They come back and they buy more. When they see quick results, they share it with others. They start talking about it. They get excited. And that's why I tell you, this is going to be a phenomenal product. Now, the second graph you see there shows the percentage of patients experiencing improvement, again, in stiffness and pain during the time frames there of 10 days, 30 days, up to 60 days, or 90 days. It continues over time to increase as you continue to use the product. This is phenomenal. Now, the second ingredient, because I told you there are 2 main ingredients, right? 2 actives. The second one is one we call BioKirk. It's also a patented formula of a natural form of turmeric. Now, Patrick just told us a little bit about curcumin and turmeric, right? The importance of it for inflammation in joints. That's what we have taken. But we've teamed up with an exclusive supplier who has developed a patented form of what they call BioKirk, which will be in the product. And again, it's all natural. This patented form increases the bioavailability of this product by 200% when it works within the body. Again, decreases stiffness in joints and muscles. So again, on this one, we're not talking just joints, but muscles. For those of you that love to exercise, love to run, have an active lifestyle, like I said earlier, this just isn't for those of us that may be 45, 50, 65 years or older. This is a product for everyone. Also, it helps to soothe areas of discomfort. So if you're feeling a little stiff or sore, it's there to work. This shows showing you here the increased popularity in the market of turmeric. It is a growing substance, a growing spice herb in the market that people are becoming very aware of. Its popularity is exploding. And again, Patrick just told us a little bit about this. You can see the sales, how they're continuing to increase. Now, with that said though, we already have some great products, right? When it comes to joint health care, our Forever Freedom. How many of you drink Freedom on a regular basis? Quite a few of you. We came out with Freedom in 2001. A few years before that, I tore up my knee playing basketball. I had to have it surgically repaired. And Freedom was phenomenal for me. I really loved that product. Then a few years later, we came out with hyaluronic acid, HA. Working with HA and Freedom, the Forever Move is going to have a synergetic effect that your clients yourself will see even greater benefits. Each of these work a little bit different within the body. They complement each other within the body. And I'll tell you, as again, with an aging population around the globe, I really believe that Forever Move, in conjunction with HA and Forever Freedom, is going to be a game changer for us. These products are phenomenal. You throw in there our other products using heat lotion or whatever else, and you're going to have some very, very satisfied clients. You excited about that? Yeah? All right. So, tomorrow on Wednesday, all of you have an excursion day. You're going to Atlantis. I have to tell you, I'm a little jealous because I don't get to go. We have meetings. But are you guys excited to go to Atlantis? Oh, I've heard great things about it. But while you're at Atlantis, we want to give you a challenge. We want the world to know about Forever Move. And so when you get there, you're going to see our employees there. They're going to have some different swag, caps, shirts, and whatnot that will have the hashtag on there, Move Forever. Hashtag Move Forever. And so when you're at Atlantis tomorrow, I want each of you, who here has an Instagram page? All right, Facebook, Twitter. All right, I want to see on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, the hashtag Move Forever trending throughout the day. So when you're there, I want to challenge each of you 5 different pictures with your gear on, hashtag Move Forever. You do that for me? Let's get the word out. Let's show them that Forever has the best products in the world. Make sure that happens. All right. I want to introduce you to a young lady that has been using our Forever Move and has absolutely loved it. She is an individual that you all love and adore, a great trainer, a great example of Forever. Ladies and gentlemen, Jane Leach.
There's a lot of people in the room.
There are.
All excited about this new product. And I have to say, I love you this morning. Because you know what he said to me? He said, this young lady. Well, of course I am.
When she's taking Forever Move, she looks younger and feels younger, right?
It's just all the products. However, it's really exciting just to spend a few minutes with you to share my experience of the Move products. Because many, many years ago, way before Forever Living, in my previous world, my background was in farming and horses. And I kind of spent my life on a horse, in a saddle. I was either competing or riding. I was always doing something on a horse. And then I had a really bad riding accident when I was about 14, 15. And I was jumping, and I jumped a really big hedge. And as I jumped over, fell off, landed on my knee, and it was the worst pain I've ever experienced in my life. And I was taken to hospital. Fortunately, miraculously, it wasn't broken. There was no crack, nothing, but it had been compressed. It was like all my weight had been on my knee as I dropped, and it had compressed. But they said it would be okay. And for many, 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 many years, it was okay. And then 18 months ago, we were at a New Year's Eve party, and I'd forgotten something in my bedroom, and we had a very nice suite. And it was like a mezzanine room, so downstairs there was a lounge, and upstairs was our bedroom. And I was in a hurry, I went running up the stairs, and as I ran up the stairs, I caught my knee on the side of the four-poster bed. And seriously, it dropped me to the floor. The pain was so intense, it dropped me to the floor. My eyes watered, it was nasty. And for the last 18 months, I have had considerable discomfort pretty much every day in my left knee. To the extent where I even went to the doctor and said, look, I need a bit of help with this. And, you know, I increased my freedom, I was taking all the supplements, but it was a bit more than that. So, of course, what do the doctors do? They recommend anti-inflammatories and painkillers and what have you. And I did take some of those drugs reluctantly, because you know, anyone that knows me knows I do not take medication. But the medication didn't really help. Nothing really helped. And I was getting quite despondent, thinking, I'm going to have a new knee, or something's going to have to happen. And then we were in Greece last year.
Yep.
And one of the wonderful things about being on the GLT is that you get an insight into all the new products that are coming. And so I remember sitting down with the VPs, and I remember Gary getting really excited about this new product called Move. And it was in a white container with no label on it.
That's right.
You know, it looks a bit dicey actually, you know, got this white container here. But the more he spoke about it, the more I thought, oh my goodness, this could be the product that could really help. And so when he said we've got a few containers, if anyone wants to try it, I think I was very first at the front of the queue. And I went home, took the Move with me. And part of me thought, well, nothing else has worked. Why would this be any different? I have to be honest, that's how I felt. But, you know, got home, couldn't wait to start taking the tablets, the capsules. And I think it was probably maybe 2 to 3 weeks in. I remember getting out of bed in the morning, and normally when I got out of bed, it was like stiff. I'd have to like, do this. And I just got out of bed and walked. And it's a bit like when you take aloe to begin with, and you don't know what's going on. Suddenly you feel great, but you don't know why.
Exactly.
And that was the feeling. Suddenly I said to John, I haven't got any stiffness in my knee this morning. So I thought, okay, is this the product working? My biggest panic then was I looked in the container and I was nearly out of products. And I remember hassling you and Holly. Holly was brilliant. I was like, Holly, I need some more products. She came over to the UK to be a guest speaker at one of our events, and literally within a matter of days, she'd arranged products to be sent to the house, which then enabled me to continue using the products. And all I can say today is that I think it's one of the most revolutionary products that Forever have done. You know, I will say, being compliant, that it's alleviated the massive discomfort I seem to have on a daily basis. It's helped with the swelling and the stiffness. And sometimes I could be walking along, you know, you're walking along, and this pain in the side of my knee would shoot up my leg. I don't have that when I'm on the Move. And I just generally feel a lot more mobile with it. So, as far as I'm concerned, personally, I think this is a game changer. You know, the company launch new products every year. Some of them we love, some of them we embrace into our range and use and promote. But this one, I think, is phenomenal because it's for everybody. You know, so many people you talk to have got challenges with, if they've been sportsmen and women that have had impact sports, if they've, you know, maybe they're getting on a bit, they've got a bit of challenge in their knee, but it just seems that it's for anybody. And if you think of the amount of people that suffer from mobility challenges, I just think it's a game changer.
Massive market.
And I absolutely love it. And I'd recommend it as quickly as possible. All of you, get on it, see the benefit, and talk about it non-stop.
That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, Jane Lee. Thank you, Jane. Thank you. I love the word that Jane used, revolutionary. And honestly, this product is something that is exclusive. The combination of that BioCert with NEM, completely exclusive to Forever, to you. We are so excited about it, and I honestly believe, as she said, this will revolutionize our business. So let's shift gears. You want to learn a little bit more? You want to see some other new products? Come on, new products? There you go. That's the forever way. So let's talk about